right. All right. Hey, welcome to Well Lit Paranormal. Show number 3. How you doing, Sean?
I'm good. I'm a little bit scared after that intro, I have to admit.
Yeah, that's not the intro that's going to be the intro from now on. That was just a little thing I slapped together.
Okay.
So, wow, okay. Got a few people watching. If you like this and you're subscribed, tell your friends about it, because this is going to go way beyond Halloween month. Do they do Halloween in the UK?
They do. I mean, we it's very Americanized, so it's, you know, we've taken all of it from you. When I was a child,
back in the day,
back in the day, we didn't have Halloween in this sense at all. It sort of came and went, but there'd be a couple of scary movies on. There wouldn't be the whole going door to door thing. That's really been taken up by the last couple of generations, the millennials. But of course, with the current situation, it's a bit frowned upon this year.
Yeah. This year Halloween's gonna suck for the kids. It would suck being a kid now during COVID.
Yeah, big time.
I want to welcome, as I play the scary music, I'm going to welcome everybody who's watching. Let's see who we got. We got Brett Baker. We got Rob Muller, all the way from Harlem. Ann Reese. We got Double A and Lord Jonathan Hiscock. That's a made-up name for sure, right? The Flyby Guys. Shiraman Ramzod. I don't know. I'm horrible with pronunciations. Ken Hoffbauer and J-Dub, Age Ranger. A lot of people filing in. So what do we have today? The title says Norwegian Ghost. What do we have today?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, we have a bit of a catch up with our friends over in Wales. That's a good way to start the show. That's titled Norwegian.
Yeah.
But Paranormal Wales UK, they've had a bit of a hits video release, so we're going to play a couple of their best hits of some of the stuff they've had. We were talking last week about whether or not ghosts can speak other languages. That in these videos they always seem to speak English. So we have a couple of videos from some very cool guys over in Norway, who are active investigators, to see if they pick it up in their own language.
Good. And we're going to try something new today. It might blow everything up, but I've got a phone number. If you want to be on the show, don't call, because it'll go to voicemail. But text, rather, just tell me, put your name in the text and let me know who you are, and we'll try it that way. We'll see what happens. It could blow up the stream. We don't know. But let's start with a video. By the way, if you are a paranormal group and would like to be featured during one of our live streams, and this channel isn't going to be all just live streams. We're going to get back to investigating. Ashley, who did an investigation with me at Brushy Mountain Prison, our first one, which is really just a practice run. Hopefully she'll be back. She's had a busy month this month, some personal things she's taking care of, but in November, and we will continue to do this throughout the year, she'll be back, hopefully. So let me see. Again, that number, if you want to join us in a phone call, your voice, not your face, just your voice.
So we're actually going to bring some people on air, are we? They're going to be coming on voice. So you're going to call them back from the text message, or how's that going to work?
Yeah, just call the number and you can leave a message. I'll see whether you call or text, but it's easier for me to text. You can do either. And I apologize for people in Europe. I think it might cost the same as buying a Honda Civic to send a text to the United States. I'm going to try to figure that out through maybe Hangouts or WhatsApp, but this is just right
WhatsApp
now.
Would be a good way of doing it.
Yeah, if you're able to call this number, then do it. Or just sit back and be a passive viewer. That's fine. Either way, it doesn't matter. Oh, here comes the train. Can you hear the train? I live near the tracks. So if you hear a train, it's me. If you hear a cat, that's him.
Is it a ghost train?
Yes, it's a ghost train. There, now you heard it for sure.
Yes, I heard that whilst you were talking. Actually, your gait is quite.
Yes, that's why I have a gate on my voice. But here is the email. If you want to send a link, if you have a video where you saw a ghost, if you're a paranormal group and you're like, we got some great evidence, send it here. welllitparanormal@gmail.com. And so let us begin. Let me copy. Now, this first one is a monk.
Yeah, this is from Wales in the UK, and it's at a very famous tourist spot, Tintern Abbey, which actually dates back originally to 1131, which I think is well and truly older than most things ever built by Europeans in the States. Anyway, that's a very old date for you Yanks.
Yeah,
and this is where basically they feel like they may have actually caught some monks chanting.
Okay, and this is from Paranormal Wales, UK.
Indeed.
Just got a text, by the way. Hi, well-lit friends. In the Netherlands, we celebrate Halloween, not like you guys in the States with trick or treat, but with parties. Oh no, where? But with parties where everyone comes dressed up in scary outfits.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Now,
yeah, we have those too.
I think that's Rob. Is that Rob? That might be Rob. Rob Muller from Harlem. I'll try to call him back. Let me know in a text if you want me to call you, or if you're just messaging me. The best way to message me is in, of course, the chat right now. And all right, so I did a thumbs up. Let's check out, and you have it set where we need to start listening.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's check it out.
Okay, sorry, Em, I was talking. Can you do that? Can you do that chant again? Do that chant.
Get out.
Get out, get out. Yes, do that, guys. Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God, now it's getting shit. You do that, my God. You do that. Do you that? Do you that?
We probably do hear that, guys. He's getting awful excited now.
Oh, so this device here is what's the story with this? Is this one that has come preloaded with the audio in it?
Yeah, it's one of the ghost boxes. I think I did actually write down what they call it. Yeah, a spirit box is that particular product. But again, it is another product that you purchase. So again, I'm slightly skeptical about the product, not the people. These guys are really good fun, actually. Paranormal Wales UK. Yeah. I'm always skeptical about products which are purchased to give you what you want, if that makes sense. I think it's already prepackaged with sounds that. So if it hears a rustling noise, it will interpret that as someone saying cabbage. You know, if it hears someone dropping a glass, it will hear that as yes.
It's very subjective.
Yeah.
But so is there any more?
There's a bit more as he goes on.
Again. Do that chant again.
Oh my God, that's mad.
Ooh.
Now, the only thing I would have to say is that that last one did actually sound like a bit like a monk's chanting.
It did.
It did. And they are in a monastery dating back to 1131, so there would have been monks chanting there.
Was that a sound because some of these devices will scan the frequency range and then but without introducing a pre-programmed bit of audio. So was that just a random chant that they got?
Without knowing that particular spirit box and breaking it down to know exactly how it works, I'm not sure, because some of these things even pick up, ultra long wave radio signals. So you could actually be listening to from Wales, you could be listening to Australian long range radio frequencies. So
and Reese said, so that came through the spirit box. It scanned through radio frequencies so you can pick up radio bleeds. So it's better to scan it in reverse. Yeah, I'm still learning about all these gizmos and everything. Of course, I know about actually,
hi to Anne Reese. She's from Birmingham Ghost Hunters. That's we shared one of her videos on the first live stream that we did, actually. So it's great to see you here, Anne.
Oh, I was in Birmingham a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, different Birmingham. Birmingham.
Do they talk like this in Birmingham? Is this a Birmingham accent?
No, that sounds like one of the Beatles.
that was a Beatle. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go. Very good.
All right, let's see if we can call Rob Muller. Let me see if I can, just for grins, because nobody else texted. Again, there's the number. Going to use this in Thursday Night Live if you're a drone person. This is also the number for TNL. Going to try some live calls this coming Thursday, so it should be fun. 731-393-9194. Let's see what this Google Voice does with an international call.
Yeah, Rob Muller did say in the chat that it is him and you can call.
Oh, all right.
Or perhaps
No.
I picked that up through telepathic.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
it said call ended.
Oh.
I'll try it again. Maybe I don't have it set up on my end for this. Yeah, it's
Agent
not.
K says Birmingham.
Yeah, it's not let me do it. But thank you, Rob. All right, let's move on to the next one. This is the Norwegian team, right?
That's right. Yes, and the idea behind this was to try and bring in some non-English language investigators as well, because obviously, as people were pointing out in the chat in the last live stream, that these ghosts always seem to speak English.
Right. So
So it's
this
interesting
is
to hear their
from
EMF and the EVP.
Norwegian Ghost Hunter channel, and if you can read any of this, hats off to you. So I guess what we're going to hear. I mean, is there any translation? Maybe.
Well, this is an abandoned mental asylum.
Oh.
Which you actually, to be fair, you can kind of make out from the title at the bottom of the thumbnail there.
Yeah, I got to tell you.
Mental psychos.
If I had to learn Norwegian, I would be in a mental asylum. But let's check it out.
Fair enough.
Kan du få den til å blinke blått og lage lyd mye mer? Altså lage en... Du kan få det blå lyset til å lyse konstant. Ikke bare blinke.
That thing on the ground is one of
Du
those
blinker mye oftere I hvert fall.
one of those pods that can tell
Yeah,
when
there's
the ghost
that's
is
it.
nearby.
With the little lights on the top of it.
Nå roer den andre seg da.
So I'm thinking ghosts don't only speak English.
Did we hear a Norwegian ghost yet?
Ja,
No.
jeg tror vi har den litt lenger bakover.
What's that little coffin shaped thing?
I think that is the EVP
Ah,
machine. So that's what the transmitter that will be picking up the noise. One interesting thing actually is there's a reason why I think they might not be getting much. Is if you go forward a few seconds.
yeah.
Actually, here there's about 50 people in the room.
Oh,
So this isn't one of those ghost hunting sessions where there's like two people stood around. There's
oh,
literally
look at that.
there's a crowd with all sorts of cameras and gizmos.
Seriøst?
That girl looks like she's about to jump out of her skin if anything happens.
Do you think this will be a great way to impress girls?
I would say that any girl that wants to go on a ghost hunt is pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Wouldn't you say it's kind of a male-dominated?
Actually,
Well-
from my experience so far with getting clips for the shows and people like Anne Reese who's in the chat today, as I dropped my phone, sorry about that. It's actually about 50-50, if not 60-40
It is pretty even.
in this country, certainly.
Yeah. It's more even than the drone community.
And as Anne Reese is saying in the chat, that's way too many people, too much noise contamination. Because anything they could pick up could be from anybody's electronic devices, and
Gå bort fra den der nå, sånn at det
Right.
blåser og slokker.
Hey, the ghost farted. Did you hear it? Oh no, wait, that was.
look, it's flashing. It's flashing.
Oh,
Nå får den til å blinke, og så får den til å slokke helt. Og så kutter du ut lyden også.
so that detects electromagnetic.
Yeah, EMF, the electromagnetic field, which of course was a device made for something else. It was an engineering device, but it's been adapted to be used by the paranormal investigators.
Anne says that there's mostly females in her team. So
Yes, that's
my
right.
question is, can I join your team? Hey Anne, if you want to
Trykk bak, ja. Ok.
hop on real quick, talk about your team.
Faktisk gjør det.
If you're in the United States, is she?
She's in the no, she's in the UK.
She's in the UK.
Birmingham,
I guess-
in the UK, yeah.
This is a good time to stream in the UK, isn't it?
It is, yes. It's 5:15 as of next weekend. When your clocks change, it will be 6:15. So yeah, it's a good time of evening for a lot of people.
And
for
thank
sure.
you, Norwegian Ghost Hunters, for letting us share that. Incidentally, starting next time, I'm going to try to do this on a weekly basis. Next time, it'll be on. Start doing it on Tuesdays, only because constructive criticism. The other live stream on my main channel is going to resume Mondays. So, anyway, let's see what anybody's saying in the chat. Let me see how many people are watching this damn thing. Okay. We got 700 and no, I think there's about 30 people watching, which is cool. We are streaming, right? People are watching.
We are live. Yes.
Okay, good.
It isn't 30 people watching just the thumbnail, which you never know. Do
Right?
you?
Yeah.
You've got some dedicated fans.
Oh wait. Okay, no, we had some more people hopping on. All right, good. So once again, if you just joined us, you can hop on the phone. I really want to see if this will work, so feel free to text or call, and I will call you back and bring you up on the show. What do we have next there, Sean?
Next is Urban Ghost Hunters, one of their visits to an abandoned hospital. So we've got two. I've lined up two clips from the same video. The first, they're both time stamped. This is one of their visits to, as I say, an abandoned hospital asylum. So,
okay, and where are these guys from?
They're very close to you, actually. They're in the Tennessee area.
Oh, so I'll be able to understand what they're saying?
Probably not. Yes, you will.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, I do speak Southern.
Yes, I've seen that actually, which is very. You also do a very good impersonation.
I do have a Southern to English dictionary around here somewhere. I'm just kidding, guys. Come on. All right, what are we about to hear or see?
This is an EVP test. So again, they're trying to pick up the devoices on the apps and the electronic equipment.
Got it. All right.
Get him. Don't get me.
Which one?
Are you gonna attack one of us?
Leaving. The one leaving.
That wall is ridden with filth, isn't it?
I didn't even see that.
I don't want to draw attention to it, but good Lord, someone just like, I'm going to spray paint every curse word I know right here.
I like how someone tried to cross it out, though.
Yeah.
Anne Reese in the chat is saying that she loves the Necrophonic app that he's using. And is that one of the apps that does replace the sound it hears with a pre-recorded message? I'd be interested to know that from an expert. Be good to get that feedback. I actually thought it would be. This reminded me of the hospital that you flew FPV at and that you did the Abando video from.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would be quite a good place for one of your visits. Although I know that other people live there, homeless people live there in that particular hospital.
What's the name of the app again?
Necrophonic.
Yeah, be careful how you spell that.
Would you like a ghost joke while you're doing that?
Yes, please.
What's a ghost's favorite makeup product?
What?
Concealer.
So is this it here, this thing?
That looks like it, yes.
Hey, who took my logo? What's this? What's going on with that?
How dare they?
How dare they use the logo that I stole from Pac-Man?
Court action incoming.
All right, let's see here. So this is the app.
Yes.
It's $10. And spirit communication. Let's read more. The audio has been mastered in a way to bring up. Okay, so I guess it does have a preset bunch of, because it says the audio itself is made up of. What is that word?
Phonemes.
Phonemes? Oh,
yeah. So
phonemic,
phonemic.
Yeah, dictionary type thing. Okay. Such as okay. There are no real words or phrases contained in the banks. So if you're hearing something, it's because the ghosty assemble it. And I say ghosty flippantly because, again, if you're not aware, I'm a skeptic. I don't believe in ghosts. I would like to. I want to believe that, in the hereafter, that'd be cool. But as of right now, I haven't seen any proof of this. And I will tell you that this guy does believe in ghosts. Have you seen ghosts yourself?
I have had experiences that I can't explain. Yes, but I'm exactly you in the opposite. That I believe, but I'd like to be more skeptical. So I like to break things down, and yeah, I don't necessarily think we've ever created the devices to really capture this stuff. Personally, that's just my personal opinion.
Anne
but I do
says
believe.
she's had her full name come out of it. It says it right there. I've
Wow.
had my full name come out of it. So
Very
should
specific.
should I buy this? It's $10. I mean,
Well, it's the one that all the cool kids use. That's all I can say.
I can tell you this. Because I do YouTube full time, I can write it off on my taxes.
Scary.
Yeah. All right, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. The necrophilia app.
Excuse me.
Right? No. Oh,
Look,
necrophonic.
it's compatible with your new Pixel.
Yeah. Okay. Tax. Ugh.
Scary
All right.
Tax.
I bought it. I don't want any more of my information out there. Let's see.
Yeah.
I've never bought an app
there.
during a live stream before.
Well, it's a first, isn't it?
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to kill this hokey music. And then we'll go back to... What? Require auth. I'll do that later. All right. So we're going to go back here and see what else we can get out of this.
Can you tell me where you guys are hiding right now? I want to see you. Peace. More.
Get him.
Something's trying to mess with John and Leslie in the morgue, you guys.
Help me.
You know, very often ghosts will do those scratches.
Yes.
You know, did you notice that a ghost kissed this guy in the neck? You see, right up here. Right up here. I'm just teasing. In the chat, Caroline Tyler RC says, I've had experiences that I can't explain. Like, what was the real full price of the sofa before the sale? Ooh.
Do you have that in the States? Is that a UK thing?
Well, I don't understand what that
our
means.
sofa companies are always on sale, and there's always like, this is $399, was $899, but we never see it at the $899. I don't think anyone's ever bought the sofa at the full price. It's always permanent sale.
Oh, we call that bait and switch here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a big sofa company. They're called King. Sofa King.
Good name.
Yeah, let's hear you say it.
Do you really want me to say that?
No.
The algorithm's picking up?
Nope. I just want you to understand it.
Say it 3 times, everybody at home.
No.
Turn around to whoever you're in the room
No, don't
with
do it. Don't do
at
it in
home
front of the
and say,
children.
Sofa King
No.
3 times.
Yeah. Tim Jackson, welcome. Level Drone RC should wire up some Tesla coils to a receiver, Ken. Yes. Is there any more audio in this?
Yes, if you there's a second link which will take you to later in the video, which
All
gives
right.
another thingy. For anybody that's watching as well, we are going to be covering after the spooky month of October. We are going to be covering some more of the paranormal genre, including UFOs, which is one of my personal particular favorites, and we've got some really great shows planned on that.
Yes. Yeah, that would be fun. So, yeah, this isn't just going to be ghosts. It'll be a delve into the all kinds of paranormal,
Spooky
stuff. All right.
Hello, my name is Drew. Are there any spirits here that wish to communicate? Can you tell me your name, please?
Did it just say eat me?
I think it did.
It did. Let me back that up. I think it really, honestly, it really did. Eat me.
Yes,
In a British accent, even.
fairly erotic accent as well, I think.
How many children's spirits are here with us?
While we're listening to this, let me know if you hear anything. I'm going to see if I can install this app.
Okay, sir.
and then I'll see if there's any ghosties in my house, which is over 100 years old.
My name is Leslie. I mean you no harm, I come with lots of respect. My question for you is, were they mean to you here?
Don't do that.
See, to me, a lot of it does sound like you can tell. I think for me, I can't get over the pre-recorded segments of the words. I struggle with that side of it, but it's
Yes.
definitely giving results when they talk, which I find interesting as well.
That is interesting.
I would love to pay someone to break the code down and tell me exactly how this app is coded.
Yep, we're a family here. This is my para family.
I did hear the word family then.
Eric,
Para family.
Chris, Luigi, John, Leslie, Mimi, and I'm Drew. Go ahead, Luigi. Hey.
Tim Jackson, who is in Australia, says if I download the app, I'll get is some angry dead kangaroo that wants to fight me.
Yeah. And the words go in reverse order in Australia. Just like the toilets. Okay.
There's spirits behind it, so there's gotta be like always a bigger.
But yeah, I mean,
It's not-
these guys, I think they would be good people for you to meet up with, urban ghost hunters. They are local to you, and they're they are a skeptic and a believer as well, actually. Yeah, I think there's some potential for some real world interaction.
Yeah, I would love to go along with some group sometime.
Be awesome.
I don't have a lot of time to set up these investigations myself, but man, I'm trying to install this thing.
And Anne Reese is saying you've got options in there to use echo, white noise, or reverb, which is interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
What-
I've installed it.
Ken, what did ghosts eat for dinner?
What?
Spooketti.
Spooketti. There you go. That's a good one.
Thank you.
All right. So I've got this wacky app here.
I'm scared already.
Yeah, man. Should we see if there's any ghosties
Oh,
in
look,
my house?
and there's the options on the screen, as Anne was saying. You can see it saying reverb, white noise, echo.
Oh.
So you can go into the different ones.
Why would I want that? I just want the pure give me a ghost. Start. Oh,
I suppose, yeah. But
go do it.
is
Do
that
it.
what people want with the app?
Do it. Oh. Okay, so I
Now,
guess it's
Smeghead
going.
said
Oh,
he saw something scary on his phone once, but he doesn't go into those type of websites anymore.
Uh-huh. All right, it's going now. Hi, is there a ghost here? No. Good. All right. Should I believe in ghosts? I think I just bought $10 of bullshit.
Yeah, it's partial words that are being matched, aren't they, and put back out. As I say, I'd love to break the code down because I wonder if it's coded to respond 4 seconds or 2 seconds after it hears you
Well,
talk.
nobody's gonna buy an app that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just.
They're still talking to you.
I might get. Yeah, right. Nobody's gonna recommend an app to their friends, so it has to at least do something, which it's doing now. I don't think it's responding to me or anything in my environment. Again, I'm a skeptic. Okay. But this would be scary during Halloween time, just to plug in to an amp and play on your porch while the kids come get candy.
Oh, superb.
Yeah.
Superb for that.
Are there any ghost babies near me? Yeah, I think it's just random.
Caroline Tyler RC says in the chat, so if you add reverb, echo, white noise, it even more obscures the sounds, making your flawed human brain thinking it hears words.
Okay.
Like people that saw faces
Okay.
and canals on Mars. Exactly.
Right. I'm gonna hit stop. I'm gonna hit start. Are there any ghosts on the internet? Oh, I think someone said yeah. Great, digital ghost, fantastic.
Are there any ghost trolls?
Cool. I think I've just been trolled by. I'm gonna uninstall that. That's all right. Look, I sold Sean some elephant repellent, and Sean, I think you'll agree it works because there is no elephants where you are.
10 out of 10 from me.
Yeah. Again, my default is skeptic. Not making fun of any of this stuff. I'm not delegitimizing any evidence that any of you've found, and it would be very exciting to find some. Please send me evidence. If you have any, like real evidence. I have yet to see anybody send me a video that has like Shadow Man or, something that moved. It's all these audio things that are very subjective.
Yes, exactly. And we will be moving on from these audio things in the next show because we will be having some more sort of poltergeisty type things to look at and debunk.
Oh, good.
Will be very good fun.
So we have that coming up?
Yes, in the next live show we'll be moving on from the EVP phenomena, which I think we've looked down and we've looked at the apps quite closely. And yeah, we'll be moving on to some poltergeist activity. Moving on to some poltergeist activity. Thank you.
Very good. There you go with them. That's another one. Oh, wait. Hold on. When you tell a bad joke, since this is Ghosties, that's a bunch of booze. Yeah. All right. Well, do you have any experiences yourself that have helped you lean towards believing in ghosts?
I once witnessed I once reported an eyewitness report to the police. I said report too many times there, sorry.
Yeah.
Of a lady that was walking along the side of the road in a village that I grew up in. I was an adult at the time driving along. It was very snowy. And I reported because I saw a lady with no jacket on walking along the side of the road in quite deep snow. And I was concerned. She was in a shirt top rather than having a jacket or anything. Snow isn't that common here in the UK. It used to be more common. And I reported it to the police only to be told that, in fact, that the person I described actually disappeared 2 days earlier and their body had been found that night. And the officer told me that I've described her, extremely accurately.
Okay.
So that freaks me for a little while. Those skeptics that are around me that in my group of friends that like to talk about this kind of thing said perhaps I read the headline while I was reading the rest of a newspaper or something that bedded in, and when I saw someone for only a few seconds, I've implanted the subconscious taking of the story onto that eyewitness. So which is more than plausible.
Okay, so that's the one experience that you had that kind of solidified your belief.
Yes. I also, one of my very trusted friends, who is a very serious guy, we often take the mickey out of him for being too serious. He and his parents would swear blind that he had a friend when he was young that he had long conversations with, would hang out with, would actually go to the river and play with him and that type of thing.
Because I have a similar experience. In fact, my mother is going to join us on TNL to tell the story about Bobby, this kid that I apparently played with when I was like 2 or 3 years old.
His name was Bobby too. No, it wasn't. But he was between the ages of about 8 and 12.
Okay.
But my friend can still remember this kid, not in the way that a lot of people will describe an imaginary friend when they get older, but he can still remember this kid's smell, the mole on his face, that type of thing. He remembers a lot of detail for it to be something that a young mind's made up.
These are the things that you see very often in ghost hunting shows.
Yes.
Are these personal experiences that the hosts will have, like, oh, I've just been touched. Okay, do we see that on camera? Oh, I smell old perfume. Okay. Smell-o-vision hasn't been invented yet. All these things. Oh, I got scratched by a demon. All right. Yeah, that kind of looks like it, but you could have rubbed up against something. I've
completely.
only seen a few that have stuck in my memory. Like, what is it? Who are the plumber guys that are also ghost hunters? Is it the ghost hunters?
Oh yes.
You know what I'm talking about? They're from New Jersey,
yeah.
the bald guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, they investigated a lighthouse once, and there was, unless they were faking it, they would put the camera up and there's like shadows like running around and stuff up there. And then there was another one where they were in a prison somewhere and some shadow ran up on them.
Wow.
And then Ghost Adventures, which I cannot stand because that dude, the main guy, he has such poor grammar. He doesn't even know how to use the word debunk. He used...
Fantastic.
It's cringeworthy, but they're super popular. But they had one where a brick went flying once. You know that one? Now,
yeah,
it looked pretty legit, and maybe they built their whole show on it. And I'm not knocking on, because they're more successful than I'll ever be in the paranormal realm, and more power to you. But you have to wonder how many people are faking these things, and that's something I will never do on this channel. It'll be drop dead boring, these investigations that I'll do, but I will never fake anything, because I don't believe, I'm not scared of ghosts, because they don't exist as far as I know. But I welcome Shadow Man,
Slender Man,
Slender Man, whatever man,
Yep.
all these things. So, all right, what do we have next?
Next up on the links is an orb sighting.
I love
which
when people
is one of the sides of things that I'm very skeptical about.
Yeah, I love it
It's
when people film dust. It's one of my favorite things to see.
Yes.
All right. And we have Bob Casey says, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Tim Jackson just joined us. Agent K. No one wants smell-o-vision. Hey, Agent K, thanks for joining us. And Caroline Tyler RC has joined us. All right. So this is back to Paranormal Wales UK.
Indeed.
And we're going to see some Orbeez.
Indeed. This is slowed down for dramatic effect.
Where are we supposed to be looking?
Well, if I told you where to look.
Oh.
There we go. There goes the orb.
A feather? Dust? A bug?
You are sitting on a bed in an abandoned building, so I would expect there to be some kind of dust.
Is he really? Is that an abandoned building with...
Yeah.
All right, I got to tell you something. I recently... I fly bandos all the time with FPV, and a video that I'll post in about a week, I found an abandoned motel, and there was a bed in there. And you couldn't pay me enough to lay on an abandoned bed. Bed bugs, all kinds of things. Talk about...
I agree.
Just real world scary stuff can happen to you. Don't lie on abandoned beds. And don't pick up a mattress you see someone throw out at the curb. Don't ever do that. Who does that? Do you know... Just a quick aside. When I moved into this house from my old house, I threw out a couch. That couch was sitting out by the curb. It was old. It had been peed on by various dogs. I just wanted to get rid of it. It was old, and it got rained on. It got snowed on, and then I hear a truck. One day I look out. There's some people. Oh, hey, we're just gonna take your couch. Good luck. All right. They took it. What are they gonna do with it? Are they using it to fuel to burn to keep warm somewhere? Because certainly they're not gonna. I bet it's these people that repurpose them. Here's what I bet happens. I bet they take it, clean it as best they can, and then sell it used in a pawn shop somewhere. And that's another thing. Never buy used cushy furniture, because you don't know what happens. It could have come from somebody's curb. It's crazy. Do they do that in the UK? Do they have people picking up old...
Yeah. We actually have in this country, we have the phenomenon of the rag and bone man, which is hundreds of years old, and it's basically your local scrappy chap would go around with a horse and cart shouting out rag and bone, rag and bone.
Is this like Monty Python?
Like
Monty Python, we're like, bring out your dead.
It's exactly.
Bring out your dead.
That's exactly it. Yes.
That's funny.
But yeah, so we will put things out, especially old electricals that have some kind of recyclable value. We'll put those out on the curb, and they tend to go very, very quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's watch this.
This clip
again.
would freak Kelly Green out completely.
It would
with his phobia of germs, germophobia.
Oh yes, I thought you meant the orb would scare him.
Oh no, yes, no. I think the germs.
Okay, let's watch this. The music's great. Ooh. Yeah, that's dust. I'm sorry. It had a little companion dust.
It even moves like dust, doesn't it? Sort of. And there is as somebody else was saying before, there is the canopy around the top there, so there's even a place for it to have sat and come down from that angle.
Right.
Very simple to explain that one.
You know, my grandfather, very influential in my sense of humor. He would come in. I used to sleep in a canopy, and he would come in and say, "Well, good night, Ken. I hope you have fun sleeping under a canopy." And I'd be like, "Pop, it's not a canopy. Come on, Pop." Wait for the shake.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Many older men watching the stream right now that are envious of that particular noise.
Get your prostate checked. Yeah. And by the way, yes, women do the shake as well. It's equal opportunity PP show. All right.
Now, and anyone watching the stream, I bet you didn't think you'd be coming here to discuss flow.
Well, it is a live stream.
Oh.
All right.
I just got that. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, a little slow on the uptake. All right. That's from Paranormal Wales UK. Thanks, guys. Now we have something else, don't we? We have more Norwegian ghost hunter stuff.
Yes, Norwegian EVP in an abandoned hotel. So again, can we pick up foreign voices on an EVP, or do ghosts, as our audience was maintaining in the last stream, do they only speak English?
Quick question for people watching who may be Norwegian themselves or have umlauts. Is there a button on the keyboard that has an umlaut on it? Because I'm looking, I don't have an umlaut.
There's over here in Europe, if you hold the A on your mobile phone, it brings the option for umlauts.
Really?
And you can have different versions of the keyboard. So I can switch to to an EU keyboard from the UK keyboard, and it will come up with all of that stuff.
Do they in normal texting use umlauts, or just skip that over and use?
Usually when I get texts from things from my friends over there, it is usually with the correct grammar and spelling, etc.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Yeah, that all right. I have many questions, but that'll be for another day. All right. So we're listening to this one.
Kan du si høyt hva du heter for noe?
Okay, so there was some kind of vocalization. This isn't an app. If I was going to do some serious ghost hunting, I wouldn't use an app.
No, and there are some of the larger channels have been developing. If you remember the guys that we had on before, Urban Ghost Hunters, in the first live stream, we played out a clip of showing them with that big car battery looking thing, the amplifier with lots of gadgets all over it.
Right.
So there are spirit boxes that are being developed by people to try and capture just the noise that's happening and give you that noise, rather than going through an app which places the words in its place, etc. So there are some pretty funky machines out there.
Okay. And just to let everybody know, I'm getting a refund on the app I just purchased. Are you sure you want to refund this purchase? I don't know. Should I get a refund on this purchase? Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. All right. It's complete bullshit. All right. There we go. And bye to you, Necrophonic.
Following extensive tests, we have decided to gauge that one is complete bullshit.
Yeah. All right.
Det var ju damas, eller?
Ja. Kan du komma och säga vad du heter klart och tydligt?
You know, a lot of people that don't get into the ghost hunting stuff would look at this like, okay, you're in an abandoned building and you're listening to static. Why? You know, they don't get it. I mean, the people that are watching this right now get it. I get it. Even though I'm a skeptic, I am into this. Make no mistake, I'm into this. I love this stuff. It would be such a wonderful thing to see something.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of like this for me. This kind of investigation is like the story of the 4 monkeys with the banana, where they hang a banana and the first monkey that goes up to it, they spray him with a hose pipe to stop him getting it, and then he actually tells the other monkeys not to get the banana. And that kind of feels like that with this stuff, that some people have used it, made quite good videos, so now everybody uses these apps and this kind of stuff to try and get a repeat of that, rather than just going and doing their own investigations, which are a little bit more open-minded and not using the tech, I suppose.
Lawn Man 1. Wait, what? Lamano 1 says it sounds like paranormal EDM.
It did.
Yeah, let's see if I can do some remix of this. We'll go back here and we'll get some. Where were they? Where are they doing it? Right here. Okay. It kind of goes a little bit. And of course, at the end, you need to throw in one of these.
Yeah, boy. Do you know what I almost said? Yeah, boy. I didn't want to preempt the awesome.
Name the person who owns the voice.
Yeah, boy.
Ah.
Is it Grandmaster Funk, or is it?
Nope.
Is it one of the Beastie Boys?
No. Okay. Let's see if you know in the chat.
Because I have a similar clip of Yeah Boy, and it was actually from the Beastie Boys, but it didn't have the beginning bit to it.
Here's a hint.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not in my brain today.
Flavor Flav!
There we go.
Anybody get it? Yeah, he used to wear a big clock. Yeah. Jim got it. Tim knew. All right.
Jim Ward, yeah, well done.
Anybody want to hop on with us with a phone call and test this thing? There's the number. If you're in the United States, I can answer it. 731-393-9194. Again, 731-393-9194. Or send a text and I'll call you back. Let's see if this works. I'll leave it up there for a minute. As people get a pen. Honey, get me a pen. I want to call the paranormal people.
Maybe
no, I can't remember it. No, I'm not going to put it in my phone. That's crazy. 731-393-9194. You know, one day my old people voice won't be ironic.
It'll just be your voice.
It'll just be my voice. I'll turn 60 and I'll wake up one morning. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful day. Ah, hell.
Hell. It's happened.
Yeah, Tim Jackson says I would call, but that would cost way too much.
Yes, from Australia it would indeed be. But hopefully we'll get it added onto the WhatsApp network.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes.
And then we'll all be badgering Ken every TNL and live stream.
Let me know where you are in the chat. If you're American or if you're European. Or
American.
Or just put American, not American. I'd be curious to see.
Because that's the only delineation, isn't it, really?
That's all that matters to us Americans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's American and then foreigner, right?
Yeah. I was going to say something ruder, but yeah.
Well, I don't go there. I am tolerant of all people and cultures.
What is a ghost's favorite dessert, Ken?
What?
Ice cream.
Ice cream. Hold on.
Oh, no, it doesn't count now. Oh, there you go. That counts.
Oh, you thought I was going to give you... Or where?
Yeah, or the tumbleweed.
Oh.
The crickets. There you go, the new one.
All right, let's see where people are from. Michigan? That's America. UK? Bandits from the UK. Do I have Discord? Tim, that's a great question. The answer is yes, but I haven't figured out a way to integrate it. Let me give you camera 2. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. There's a lot. I don't have a producer. I'm it. I got the chat over here. I got the text over here. I got, there's a lot going on. So I will figure out Discord or Datcord. It could be Discord or Datcord. I'm not sure.
Discord or Datcord.
Yeah. We got G-Man in Liverpool. I didn't know G-Man was in Liverpool. Excellent. Oh, wait. No, I think I didn't know
there was a Liverpool in New York, actually.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, there is. Oh. We invented Liverpool. I'm just kidding.
Did you?
No, we didn't. No, of course we didn't. Of course. It's a copy of the original.
Of course you did.
Our Beatles talk like this. Yo, it's the Beatles.
It's the Beatles.
Washington State. A distant galaxy. Thank you, Agent K. You whack-a-mole.
I believe that. I believe that.
Yeah,
Agent
for
K
sure.
as well.
That's why he doesn't text, because it would cost too much from Uranus. Again, if you're in the United States, give it a try. Give it a try. Just send me a text and I'll call you. Don't be shy. Hop on the show. Tell us a ghost story. Audio Geek is from the right side of the road, right side of the pond, whatever that means. Kentucky, California, Merkin, San Diego, Ohio. Okay, so we do have some domesticated people here. Give me a text.
Tim Jackson is American in Australia as well, I believe. Yeah.
Well, I'm not showing any missed calls, so people. I always wonder how people are watching this show. Are they? I know why. I know why nobody's calling, because they're all watching on the shitter. They're all sitting on the pooper right now, and they're like, I don't want him to know. He's going to hear the echo. He's going to hear the flush. I don't want him to know that I'm on the toilet. Yeah. Might accidentally turn the camera on. No, it would just be your voice. All right. What do we have? What do we have next?
Okay. The next one is it's an anomaly, allegedly, which you will see floating. So it's one of these orbs, but this orb apparently stops, so it's not just going through the thingy. So it does lend itself more credence if it just doesn't go with whatever wind is in the room. Well, if it changes direction. Yeah. That's the story, at least. Okay. Am I convincing you to be a skeptic? No, I am a believing skeptic. I see. You're just a skeptic, whereas I actually do believe there are things. And I think there could have been something in the rooms in all of these investigations. But personally, I'm not sure if I was a ghost and there was this noise going. I'm not sure I'd want to talk back personally, but that's just me. Okay. And it looks like I got a voicemail. Just leave a text if you would. Are we brave enough to play the voicemail? No. As this fledgling channel disappears. I don't know. All right. Thank you everyone that's watching for helping the channel get above the 900 subscribers. Yes, pushing towards that first 1,000. All right, I'll play the voicemail. I'm scared. Me too.
Well, you said nobody's calling. I'm calling. This is Lawman 01. Give me a call. I'll talk to you. Okay, good. And you had us on the background. You can hear it. Yeah. I'm still getting used to the web version of Google Voice, so thank you. I had it set on chat or something, so I didn't see you call, but we'll call back right after we see what's going on here. What are we looking for again? So we're looking for an anomaly, again, like an orb type thing floating, but it stops. Okay. And then starts again. It's on the right-hand side of the screen when it does appear. This is an abandoned pub, as you can probably guess. Aren't most pubs abandoned now? Oh, there, yes. I see it. I see it. Do you see that right here? Yep. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Its path is definitely altered.
Yeah. You know why that is?
Perception to the camera?
No, it's because the... I'll play it again. Okay. It's because the car stopped at a stop sign.
Oh, you think it's a reflection?
Lens flare. Total lens flare.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That does explain it, actually, because it does change its shape.
Yeah.
It always stays perfectly circular. Yeah. Whereas the dust we saw, or the orb we saw in the last video, was a little bit more raggedy edged.
Here's a quick aside, and I will play this again. But people that wear glasses will very often see lens flares. I'll be just sitting in my living room, and then I'll see something in the corner of the room. It's like, whoa, what was that? You know, if I hadn't been wearing glasses since I was 6 years old, I might have been like, oh, damn, I think I just saw a spirit. Whee! But no, you get used to, right? You see these things, the corner 100%. Of your eye. Sometimes in the right light, you can actually see the person behind you in a reflection, right? It's almost like a superpower. Yeah. So the lens flares
can be very useful.
Yeah, that is true.
What are they doing over there? Sort of like just lean your head a little bit. And...
I tell you what, I remember being in high school when I have special lenses on here that if I didn't have these lenses, I would look like, you know, some people wear, I'll make myself bigger. You know, some people wear glasses and their head looks squished in like,
yes.
Like when you're looking at them, that looks like crazy.
Yes.
I spent a lot of extra money to make sure I didn't get that because my glasses would be super thick. When I was younger and I had those thick glasses and I was in high school, I could do like this and almost cheat off of the person behind me during the test. So let's see the magic of lens flare once again.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right. I will make it full screen. We don't need the music again, but it'll go from here. Because the music makes it more dramatic than it needs to be.
On the right-hand side, you do have the windows there. Those are the windows to the outside world. So
right. So it could be refracting off of a window at an angle, and then a car's going by, and then, there's a stop sign.
Yep. Or it could still be dust and there was just a different current. And I also thought perhaps it moved in a different way relative to the camera.
It's pretty steady right there.
It is.
It kind of mimics someone doing one of those rolling stops. You know, like nobody really stopped for a stop sign. It's like, I stopped enough. You know.
Be interesting.
Anyway, that's my take on it. That is. If you want it to be evidence, then it will be evidence for you.
Jim Ward said, "Did you say full scream?"
Yes, I did. Jim, this is for you.
Oh, I thought it was much funnier.
All right, let's call the guy.
Lawman 01.
Lawman 01.
Lawman. I just call him Lawn Man.
Lawn Man.
Lawman 01.
Where?
I'll be very disappointed if he's not a police officer.
Okay, why isn't it calling? Why isn't it calling? Do it. Do it. And now, a joke. Hit me with a joke, John.
His jokes.
Yeah, I don't.
How did Scrooge end up with the football?
How? The
Ghost of Christmas Past.
Ah, that's funny. That's a good one. I like that one.
Thank you. Thank you, spookyjokes.com.
All right. All right, we're coming up on an hour. Let's see if we can get this phone call here. If you would, sir, call.
He says waiting in the chat.
Yeah, if you leave a voicemail, stupid program.
What do ghosts put on their turkey?
What?
Gravy. Gravy. You didn't appreciate that one then?
Nah, I'm trying to make this work. All right, we're calling him. Let's see what happens.
What could go wrong?
Everything.
Okay, I think you got it working now.
Hey, man, welcome to the show, man.
Hello, sir.
Okay, let me get my sound here so I don't sound like an idiot.
Right. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of lag, so
Very good quality audio, though, isn't it?
Rather than opening up a hole in time.
Okay, and the answer to the big burning question is yes, I used to be in law enforcement.
Thank you.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name's Frankie.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys, if anybody else wants to, we'll do a little call in here at the end. If you want to call in, please text me and then text your name, because your name's not going to come up, in the text, in the number. It'll just be your number. So, where are you in the world, sir?
I'm in Washington State.
And are you also a drone person?
Yeah, I got a Phantom 2 Plus and an Inspire 2.
Excellent. So you watch Thursday Night Live as well?
Oh, every week.
Wonderful. I imagine that there's a lot of, if not all, the same people in this stream.
Yeah, that's where I got that's where I saw and I was interested. I don't believe like you. I do not believe.
You don't believe in ghosts?
No, I do not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. Sean is.
Perhaps we can convince you with one of our shows one day.
Yeah.
Well, like that app, if they understood how the ghosts are communicating, then shouldn't they be able to develop the technology that can have them communicate clearly?
100% agree with you.
Yeah, I think this is that app that I downloaded and then got a subsequent refund for is the modern version, the digital version of snake oil. If
I wish I would have made the app first, and I would be of another opinion.
Right. No, if you made the app first, you'd be like, oh, it totally works. Yeah, here, $9.99. It totally works.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Bargain.
Mm-hmm. It also restores it, it'll cure your cough and COVID. Yeah.
I have to say, I'm really pumped you called me. I've been watching your show for months, and I'm just it's a big kick in the pants to talk to you. I'm glad you called.
Oh, great. Well, I'm glad that it works. You're actually my first real caller on any of the streams. We're going to try this on Thursday on TNL, but I'm glad it works.
Well, in closing, you can do me a favor.
Yeah.
More Inspire 2 videos.
Yes.
You're right. I need to do that. It's just such a pain in the ass, that thing.
And I would add to that more slow-mo videos too.
Did you do the firmware update we got a month ago?
What's that?
Did you do the firmware update on your Inspire 2 that we did a month ago?
Yes.
And you had no problems?
Did you have problems?
I have problems with my battery voltage and output cutting to like a low level. It puts it in like a low mode of performance.
Have you considered the possibility that it may be a poltergeist?
No, I have not. Maybe I do believe.
Your battery might be haunted. I don't know. No,
they cost too much, to be honest.
Yeah, no, those batteries are so pricey, man. And every time I'll charge all my batteries, and then I'll go out and fly it 1 or 2 batteries, and then I'm left with like 5 or 6 batteries that, they're intelligent batteries, and they automatically, every time I open up the battery casing, it's like you can smell the value of your batteries going down. It's like, oh, they decharged themselves. But yeah, I might get an exorcist and try to exercise your battery. That's my advice. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks for being on. Thanks for being our very first caller.
Thank you for being on.
All right, man. We'll see you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, that worked well, didn't it?
It was very, very good. It's really good quality audio.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hit on TNL.
I think so. Again, here's the number. This is the number for Thursday. This will be the number just to contact me. You can send me a text any old time. I don't know if my... let me see if this is working even, because it's not showing. But there's a number. Jot it down. Nobody else sent me a text. I'm kind of getting butthurt.
Do you want me to see if it works from the UK?
No. It's the end of the show anyway.
Okay.
So
yes, it is.
Well, hey, thank you very much, my friend, for being on, for co-hosting. And your channel link is in the description. Thanks for everyone for being on with us today. And if you want to support the channel, you can join me at Patreon, Ken Heron, or you can simply join my main channel. That'd be awesome. And with these live streams, eventually I'll be able to do more with this channel. Once you get a certain number of hours, then you can open up other options for people. So, all right. Well, that's it. Well Lit Paranormal. What do we have for next week?
Next week, we're looking at poltergeists. So we're going to be seeing a lot more video evidence, and we're going to be trying to debunk and look at how to explain things moving in video and that type of thing, what could have caused it, etc. Or perhaps if we actually do have some real poltergeists on our hand.
Oh, so there'll be stuff moving around and stuff?
Yeah, and this is a side of it that I am more into and have more belief in than the EVP stuff we've been looking at in the shows so far. I'm quite skeptical of that stuff as it's come across. So you're going to see more of the believer on the next episode.
Excellent. Yeah, that's the kind of evidence I need. I need physical evidence, not audio or dust in the air. But again, thank you, the UK Paranormal and all the other groups. If you want to have your stuff on the show, wellitparanormal@gmail.com. Until next time, boo and bye. Yeah, okay. All right. Scary music. Bye-bye. That's it. All right. See you later.